And hello, and welcome back to some more Europa Universalis 4 Finnish MegaCampaign fun. Now, this has been one of the more entertaining wars that have been going my way over the years, but it's actually going back my way a bit now as well, if that makes sense. Because Bavaria and Italy have exited the war, and I'm only now just fighting Pest in the Papal States. It is negative 62, but at the same time, you know, I'm going to go straight for their capital, and I'm hopefully going to put them under pressure. No, I'm going to decline that. For sure. No chance of me keeping that. Where are they moving, these guys? Okay, what I'm going to do is, if I can, I'm going to move these chaps over here and over there. Because I don't want to get into a pitched battle against them unless I've got like a good river crossing and probably more troops as well. Oh, discovery spread. Mingen, where's that? Oh, over here. Okay, fair enough. Now, I'm not going to use any colonists until the war's over, because I need all the money I can get, and they'll just take up money that I need. So, they won't establish their own colonies either, which is a little bit annoying, but it's alright. They've reoccupied the provinces over there. Okay, back over here then, if that's the case. Move the troops over there. Let's go occupy that capital. They're sieging that really quickly, actually. A lot quicker than I thought they would. I'm going to increase speed as well. And I'm going to sit these guys over here. I'm not actually going to advance them right over there. Can I afford to hire a few more mercenary regiments? Now, how much cavalry and artillery do they have? They've got a fair bit. So I might even just hire a few units of cavalry. Actually, no, that's too expensive. I'm just... or is it worth it? It might be worth it, actually. Yeah, I'm just going to hire those couple regiments. We should be able to occupy this province pretty quickly, actually. So I probably can afford to move my troops over there. I'm just waiting for the Papal States to offer me terms, but they won't offer me terms like the others did. Okay, this shouldn't take too long if we do siege it. Papal States won't offer me anything. Okay. Oh no, they're not moving for my troops. If I do attack them, they've got a 2-star general, got superior military tech. Could be pretty risky. Okay, we've occupied that province. Now let's go for Danzig. Now, if we occupy Danzig, that might actually force their hand a bit. Or it might not at the same time. I'm honestly not sure. What's been discovered over here? Dominica. Oh, cool beans. England's basically going to occupy all that territory, going to give it to themselves. That's a pretty decent sized garrison. Is that being protected by a river as well? It is a bit. If we're to take them on the battlefield, it's going to be pretty risky. Nope. I really want Papal States to offer me something, but they haven't yet. Ooh, they'll exit the war. Send demand. The Papal States are now out of the war as well, so basically Pest is screwed. For the most part, they can't really do much. Oh, why didn't I think of doing that earlier? Derp. So I've basically turned this war on its head. That is dead set got to be one of the biggest flukes in history. In the history of this game. I'm just going to keep occupying this province. We're going to go attack their main army over here as well. It's getting attacked. All I want was Danzig from this war. That's all I ever wanted. How many troops can Danzig actually take? Oh, it's just over the limit. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to take a few regiments. These 13. In fact, I'm going to send them over here to occupy their territory. They can keep sieging all those provinces, but it's not really doing anything for them because I've got them by the scruff of the collar, more or less. I'm just going to combine that all together. Ah, I got a few more rebels, do I? Oh well. That won't take long to occupy. Nope. I forgot Pest had their provinces over here as well. The siege is going relatively well. Now, I'm actually going to send some ships over here. Because that'll help immensely. Yep, occupy all these provinces. Gonna occupy all these provinces like Stade, Hanover. Funny thing is that earlier in the game there was mostly Germanic actual pagan states that were occupying the northwest over here, but then the French and Pest gradually took them over. Took them a bit of time, but they got it done. Still a vassal of France, they don't like me either. Occupied Lüneburg. Assaulting that would be very stupid, I'm not going to do that. Now, can we reduce our war exhaustion a bit more? We can. Okay, so we're going to reduce that a little bit. Ooh, rebels over here. I'll deal with them later. The war score's now at 0, because we've just occupied Danzig. Okay, all I want is Danzig out of the war, so what we're going to do is we're just going to send our forces up north to go try get him into a pitched battle. But first, got to deal with these rebels. I'm going to send these guys for their capital once we've occupied enough of their provinces over here. If we take their capital, they won't be too happy. It would dead set be like the biggest fluke ever if I pull this back. Send our troops just over there. Sit them right there. Susdal, Sunni Zealots. Okay, they were bound to rise up sooner or later, to be fair. All I want was Danzig. That's the only province I wanted out of this war. So, go for their capital, Bremen. They willing to accept terms? Nope, not yet. Religious violence. Oh, that's not good. It's not good for anybody. Yeah, you can all have military access. Nope. Use that. Gonna slow it down by 1 as well. Get to Novgorod before they do. If they're trying to go for it, we need to occupy it. Oh, apparently the garrison's too big there. Oh, wow. What we're gonna do then is we're gonna send these troops north, if that's the case. Actually, wait a second. I'm just gonna try to catch these guys. Because hopefully if we catch them, they might not fight as good as they have in the past. We should still be able to win. Yep, they're winning pretty comfortably. We've got them in this battle. That's alright. We'll take a few casualties, but we'll be all sweet in the end. Okay, morale's not doing terribly well, but they'll still win. Okay, the war score's at 8. They might be willing to accept terms. Nope. Okay, I've got to retake a whole bunch of provinces then. So we're going to go retake Novgorod. And these chaps are going to go attack these rebels over here. Why can't they move through the territory? I don't know what's going on there. I'm a little unsure, actually. They've retreated all the way to over there. There's rebels. Rebels scab. Let's just have to wait till the siege is over. Garrison of 2,000. Hire a few merc units, actually, to reoccupy some of the provinces that we've lost. Okay, supply shortage. If we retake Novgorod, that might actually win the war. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. War scores at 9. So what I'm going to do is oh, where is it? Send them over there, in general. Get a few more units, actually. Got a lot of mercs going, but in the end, Memel and Breslau. Okay. I'll deal with them later. Can't really do much about them at the moment. Is there any provinces that I can just reoccupy that I don't have to make an effort on? Okay, there is a few. Oh, that's a lot of rebels over there. I didn't realize how many rebels were over there. I want that province. If I can get it, I want it. you have any transport ships at all? No, not really. Only one. That's not particularly great. Okay, kind of annoying, these rebels. War scores are 16. Will they accept terms? They will, and I'm getting Danzig. Now, that is what I call one of the biggest flukes of all time. In this game, or the biggest one I've ever had. I'm going to disband these rebels, sorry not rebels, these mercenaries, because they're really expensive. And I got to go deal with all these rebels. Now, as a result, I'm going to send him over... Let me think. I want to split it in two, actually. So, as a result, these guys are going to go deal with these chaps. Yep, that'll work. How high is my war exhaustion? Let's reduce it again. Can I do that? I gotta have a core in it, do I? That's fair enough. Once that's cored, I'll have that, and I'll be stoked. Now, these, what I think they are, so we're gonna send them back out into the sea, because they need to get all that done. Get them to do the Novgorod area. How much money are we making all up anyway? 1428, so we need to increase it a bit. How many troops do I need to replace? A few. Not a massive amount, but a few. Actually, I might just send these chaps over here. Those guys over there. Keep pushing on for it. Keep pushing on through, soldier! I'm gonna have to build a bunch of ships as well, so I can go deal with those rebels in Africa. There's quite a few of them. How much will it cost to build all these? It'll cost a bit. Don't really have much of a choice though. Actually, I'm gonna build more than I planned on building. I'll build about 12. I'll be able to make up that money again without too many issues. Once I get my trade flowing properly again, it'll be alright. Does that have any generals in command? It doesn't. So I'm going to put the Conquistador in command. And I'm going to start sending out some colonists again, actually. As well. So, I'm going to put a colonist over here. I'm going to put another colonist over here. And I'm going to put another one over here. English Brazil, okay, fair enough. How's Andalusia and La Plata going? It's going alright, apparently. Kind of half hoping they'd start doing some stuff in North America as well, but I don't think they will. That's reoccupied. Send them over here. Okay. That's a 2-star general as well. Ooh, that's a bit scary, that prospect. Need to get Siberia colonizing again as well. Need to get that territory gobbled up. I still can't believe I managed to get out of that war scot-free. Though I do have a lot of rebels in my hands, to be fair. They're Czech, are they? I didn't realise that. Well, fair enough. How long will that take to get 1710? So we'll take a bit under 3 years. Just under 3 years. So an accepted peace with someone over here. Okay, cool beans. Send these troops after him then. They should win. Be surprised they didn't. We're starting to make money again. 17 ducats a month. Rebel uprising. Tabolian peasants, Wallachian separatists. Where are the Wallachian separatists at? Oh, they're gone now. That doesn't matter. Still moving. I'm going to increase speed by 1. I don't want Kievan rebels rebelling, because they would be very annoying to deal with. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I split them in half, didn't I? That's right. Actually, I might get these troops ready to send over to Africa, because that's where they're going. Or I might even just send the mercenaries over there. It's going to take a while to deal with them, but... Oh, Bavaria's offered me a fresh alliance. I'll gladly take that. We were briefly at war, but now it's all good again. Oh yes, alliance with France. I will definitely take that. Okay, so I've now got a good alliance with France. That I'm very pleased with. Boost that up. Oh, another group of ideas. Okay. Got trade, exploration, defensive, expansion. So what I could get is I could get the religious one here. It'll give me more missionary stability costs, missionary strength, etc, etc, etc. Or I could get more military. You know what? I like military, so I'm going to take another military one. Even though I haven't finished off my other military stuff yet. It'll be alright. Where are these chaps? Oh, they just... Ooh, they're nearly completely gone. Can we ask for fleet basing rights from the English? Will they accept that? They won't. So this ship's basically going to get destroyed then, if that's the case. Send them over to Africa if they can make it, actually. Though I highly doubt they will. Combine them together. Just send them across. I hope they'll win. There's a 2-star general though. And I'm crossing a river, so it does favour them a bit. Oh, apparently we're going to win. Good. I'm going to get rid of those mercs once it's done as well. Excellent. Now, select army, like so. This will help me get more money as well, because I won't have to be using mercenaries anymore. Yep, no longer have them to deal with. Good. Send them over there also. Okay, it's time to get control of this. Dead set probably one of the biggest flukes to ever happen in this game, I reckon. How long so those new ships are built? Not far off. I'm going to take these soldiers and send them over there, but then they're going straight back to where they were originally. Those colonists, oh, bloody Swedes, I tell you. Send them over here, then send them over there. I guess best thing my armies can do. Yep, they won. Of course they did. We've discovered some more stuff as well. Cubans. Oh, wait a second. I was supposed to attack some of the Mexican, Mesoamerican states over here, but I've never got around to it. Well, hopefully I can get that dealt with soonish. Yep. My legitimacy isn't going very high. Why is that discontent? So discontent's actually putting my legitimacy down. Okay, and the prestige isn't helping either. Yep, need as many ships over there as possible. Yep, send them all over. No, I'll take the Diplo power out of that one. Thank you very much. Combine them together. Okay. Good. Danzig. Got Danzig. Nice. Now, is Danzig called yet? No, gotta wait till 1710. Still a bit of time away. Now, did that ship get lost, or did it actually survive? No, it managed to get back. I'm pleasantly surprised by that. Oh, come on. It just made the alliance. What are you doing, man? Okay, France, after not long accepting that alliance offer from me, have already broken it. They're just not interested in having an alliance anymore. That's a bit frustrating, but I can't do much about that. I don't know why they did that. Sometimes it's a little weird. Border friction. Do we have border friction, do we? Oh, did you annex a bunch of territory over here, did you? Come on, give us a new alliance. More rebels, of course there is, and they just took a fresh alliance again, so I don't know what they're smoking, but they should really stop. Send them over there. still trying to deal with a bunch of rebels. Quite a few rebels, actually. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. Send these chaps over here, and then send them over there. How's my stability is at 3+ as well, so it is decent. It isn't bad. War exhaustion doesn't help though. It does add to those various factors. Okay, yeah, I'm actually half tempted to hire some new mercs actually to get that out of the way. Now, I need to get some more colonies going, so I'm going to recall that guy. And I'm going to colonize this province over here then as a result. Because I need more, I just need to finish off at least this area. I can always colonize the rest later, or most of it. Actually, no, you've got to occupy that province. And then you're not going to do that. Okay, I'll just hire some mercs then. Hire me a merc. He'll get the job done. He'll do it himself. Yes, you may have it, France. Of course you may have it. We're allies. And if they screw over my... I don't know why they broke the previous alliance. Ooh, Adelaide as well. They've had a few queens over there, I've noticed. Okay, how long till that is called anyway? It's nearly called. I really want that to be called already, so I can get that Western tech. February 1710. Not far off. Yes, I can do that one. Yeah, always take grain if you can get it. I'm actually half tempted to move this colony away as well, because as I do need to focus on this area. I might do this colony over here. While I'm doing that colony, I'm going to build a fresh regiment over here to get done. Get a colony over here. Occupy that province. Well, there goes all those rebels. Don't have to deal with them anymore. Though I'll probably get a few new ones rising up soon enough. Soon enough. I'm just stoked to get an alliance with France, actually. It's a pretty good one. They've still got a lot of manpower. It's kind of half hoping Middle Francia would try to rebel against them, actually. That could be funny. How many troops do we need to replace? Not many. Lucky I didn't actually... Ooh, Coast of Sofala. Have I seriously done what I think I've done? I've sent the ship there with all the troops on it, and I forgot they were on there. Oh, no. Oh, well, I completely screwed up on that one. I forgot I sent them down there. Oh, well. Build some new ones. Well, that's my one big derp of this particular session. Oh, I feel like such an idiot now. Oh, well. Let's build fresh transport ships, I guess. And once they're built, I'm going to build fresh troops. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Oh, that is so bad. That is so bad. Deal with the Muscovite separatists as well. I'm not going to crack it, but I'm just going to laugh, I think. Oops, there was only like 12 regiments on there, but then at the same time, it was 12 regiments I had actually had for a while. Oh well, I suppose I'll just have to rebuild them, I guess. I'm just surprised that some didn't get destroyed in the previous big war I was involved in. They managed to survive, so they had that going for them. Get rid of these mercenaries, I guess. Wait a second, that's caught, isn't it? That is caught. Good. If I try to convert that, it won't do anything. So I'm not going to bother. What's my religious unity like? 51. That really does need to be higher. So I might get... No, I'm going to get... I might get Minster. Maybe even Lapland. But here it is. Can I get that? What does that mean? Separatism lower than 1. What do you mean separatism is lower than 1? Where do I check that exactly? Okay, I'm a little confused by that. I don't exactly know how that works. So you're telling me I can't do that, game? Oh, come on. Separatism lower than 1. What is that? Where do I find where my separatism is lower then? If that is the case. Or is it involved in provincial unrest? It might be actually involved in provincial unrest. Okay, so I've got to get that below 1. So that's going to take a while anyway. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works, actually. What if I just give them a bunch of autonomy? It's currently at that. Let's do that. Yep. How much does that decrease it by? A fair bit, actually. That's... Can I do that again? Not until 1740. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so I think I may have to wait until unrest is below 1. I'm not entirely sure how that works. I think I'll have to Google that one after this session. Let me think. It just says separatism lower than 1. Or is that what's causing it? I'm not sure. Not sure at all. Send that chap over there as well, but that'll probably do for now. That was pretty interesting. I've got Danzig finally, but I think I've got to get the unrest down a fair bit. But as per usual, if you enjoyed yourself, please comment, like, and subscribe, and as always, bye bye.